All right. Welcome
Yo.
to the Ball Brothers. We just shot the Hot Ones episode. This is not going to air in the order that we shot it, but it's terrible. This? Where's the bomb at?
The bomb.
This, man. Is it the bomb evolution?
Yep, that's it, man.
This thing
that will ruin
was
your
the
life.
worst thing ever, man. Probably should have did this on the episode. We talked about it. I am just recovering from this.
I'm recovering though.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll be fine.
My tongue is a little
my tongue is like
tingly.
My tongue got an eye patch on, but
Got a sling on.
yeah, he like, hey, why you do that to me?
All right. Welcome to the Ball Brothers podcast. Me and Tone like to wax poetic on the most random musings, and then we like to talk movies and TV, which is the real reason we want to do the show. But you know how SEO works, YouTube and the internet. You got to have some trickery up top. So we're gonna kick this episode off with top 10 white people sayings. Tone, you're up first.
You're barking up the wrong tree, pal.
One I wanted to say, they did that big one with your barking up the wrong tree,
You're
pal.
barking up your wrong tree, pal. Huh?
I love that one.
You're barking up the wrong tree, pal. Huh?
Oh man, I love that one.
It's so like
White people, when they don't mess with them, that's when they're at
you're
their
barking
best
up the wrong
for
tree,
phrasing.
man.
I thought you might go that one. My first one is you're skating on thin ice, buddy.
Oh, you're skating on thin ice, pal. It's the same guy.
It's the same guy.
People just been fucking with him all day. You're skating on thin ice, pal. He's just not having a good day at all.
Oh my God.
As a man.
Skating on thin ice is great.
You're skating on
Barking up
thin
the
ice.
wrong tree,
That's
both-
perfect.
Bruh.
They make sense.
You can bark up a tree, but you're
Yeah,
barking up
you
the
barking
wrong
up the
tree,
wrong
pal.
one. I'll come down this bitch. Don't break the ice, goddammit, and drown. I'll drown you.
Oh, snap.
All right.
All right. What you
No
got?
more Mr. Nice Guy.
Is that yours?
Yeah. No more Mr. Nice Guy. You pushed me over the edge, man. You already barking up the wrong tree and you were skating on thin ice. Now it's no more Mr. Nice Guy.
You can do all three of those in a row.
Yeah, you can put them together.
Oh, snap. Okay, I'm gonna go in with you.
Okay.
It ain't in the same thing, but in the same family.
Let's get it.
When the person say something back to them, they're like, oh, that's rich. That's rich. oh, that's rich. I love it. I mean, that's a solid counter.
Yeah.
You know, Kev, you fat. Well, that's rich.
We'll get a load of this guy. That's the next one. We'll get a load of this guy. You're barking up the wrong tree after you skating on thin ice.
I love get a load of this guy.
Get a load of this guy.
That could go for funny too. Like
Yeah.
this guy's killer. Hey, get a load of this guy.
Get a load of this guy.
It could be funny. It could be, oh, look who he thinks he is.
Yeah.
Right? Get a load of this guy over here, pal. All right, I'm going to hit you in the mouth with this one.
Okay.
Newsflash, buddy.
Oh.
Newsflash, buddy. Newsflash, buddy.
Whew.
You're barking up the wrong tree, pal.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. No shit, Sherlock. I already knew I was barking up the wrong
Sounds like
tree.
one argument.
This is the same. This is all in the same day.
Just two neighbors fighting over who needs to cut the hedges down. You cut them down. You're barking up the wrong tree, pal.
Oh, all right. What you
I'm going to
got?
go with one that's actually entered my lexicon. Start as a joke. Now I just say, cool beans.
Oh, cool beans.
Cool beans. I remember the first time I heard that, I was at no lie at a coffee shop in Portland. I thought he was saying that because of the coffee. But he was just really nice. He was like, oh, cool beans. And I was like, huh, cool beans.
That stuck with you.
Yeah,
that
I
was
was
the
like-
moment.
So I say it as a joke, But now sometimes I just be texting Liz, cool beans.
Cool beans. Oh, for Pete's sake. That's what you're texting? Oh, for Pete's sake. Who is Pete? Who is Pete? I got to know. I got to know who Pete is, man.
Oh, snap. All right, I like this one. Watch it, bucko.
Oh.
They love a good bucko.
Bucko.
Watch it, pal. Bucko. You're barking up the wrong tree, bucko.
You can still bring them together.
You can get bucko in there.
Yes.
You can fit bucko in there.
They'd be like, oh, bucko, huh? Up yours, pal. Up yours, pal.
Well, boo-hoo. Well, boo freaking who, Tony? Cry me a river. Boo, cry me a river. I don't know. Is that white people? I feel like white people be big with cry me a river.
Yeah. So
not just Timberlake, but just as a phrase.
They've been using that.
Boo freaking who.
Look at what the cat dragged in.
I love that.
Look at what the cat dragged in. Yeah, man.
Oh, snap. All right, here we go. This might be my favorite one. You really screwed the pooch here, bro.
I still don't know.
And Boeing?
What the hell
Oh,
that
my. The guy that trained me? I would mess up when I was a hard program to learn. He used to always come over, lean over my desk, hands on his hips, look at my program. Oh, you really screwed the pooch here, pal. He used to always say that. Then he'd sit down. Let me have a seat. Then he'd say it again. Oh, man, you really screwed the pooch here.
Well, no shit, Sherlock. Fix it up, man. Enough.
Screwed the pooch.
God damn, man. Surf's up.
Oh, snap.
That's good. We did it.
That's more than 10. Shout out to white people, man. Y'all got some heat in there.
They got some heat in the
G.
chamber.
Willikers, man. You got it, dude.
No sirree, Bob.
No sirree, Bob.
God damn it.
No sirree, Bob. Not on my watch. That's the Yana Van Zant, but no sirree, Bob. Oh, absolutely. All right. Now we're going worst movies you've ever seen. Could be a bad ending. Could be a totally bad film. Could be something that you were hyped for.
Yeah.
And you then just disappointed.
Okay.
See the hot ones, man. I'm sorry, y'all.
Belch.
Whew. All right, I'm gonna say I hated Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Did you?
Oh my god.
I didn't like it either, but I don't know if I hated it.
I
thought it was gonna be good, but it wasn't.
It wasn't good.
And it made over $100 million.
Did it?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
$100 million?
Over 100.
Paul Blart?
Paul Blart Mall
By
Cop
far a
was a
success.
blockbuster. The sequel didn't do as good, but that initial.
100 million?
Yes, domestically.
Dang! Oh, I saw it.
Paul Blart.
I don't think I saw it in theaters, but I saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't like it.
I didn't like it either.
And it wasn't like corny enough to be like so bad it's good.
Yeah.
It was just a very bad movie. I hated it. All right, what you got?
A new movie.
Oh.
The Joker, Folly of Dude.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Trash.
Was it truly a musical?
Yes.
Folly of
Absolute
Dude. What was the deal with that?
garbage.
That was
I hated it.
Lady Gaga, right?
Yes. You wasted a talented actress.
Mm-hmm.
The sequel went nowhere. It was garbage.
You need the hero.
It was garbage.
I didn't see it.
Complete and utter filthy garbage.
I didn't see it.
I hated it.
All right, I'm going to go. Okay, I got a couple of these. Spider-Man
Oh.
2, but not Sam Raimi.
You talking about the Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Amazing Spider-Man 2. Jamie Foxx
What,
is the...
you've ever seen?
Huh?
Worst
the
movie
worst.
you've ever seen?
Oh, I hated it.
Oh.
Jamie Foxx is...
But Andrew Garfield.
He couldn't overcome Jamie Foxx.
But he wasn't the main villain.
Nah, man, Tony, I was legitimately frustrated. When he had his glasses off.
Oh, you did it like me. With the,
Tone.
that was a ridiculous.
It was so stupid, man. I was legitimately mad We watched it with the boys and Melissa, and I love Jamie.
Of course.
I love Jamie.
He's a treasure.
But that was just I hated
That was a bad choice.
that. They could take both of those movies out for me, and I wouldn't be mad at all.
That's Andrew Garfield.
I didn't hate it made Spider-Man was cool. He actually, to me, I
He's
feel
one
like
of the
there's
best
nobody.
Spider-Man.
He's your favorite one?
He's one of the best. I mean, I
I
feel
feel like he has the snark of Spider-Man better than anybody. Like the Spider-Man was talking trash, good.
I feel like he might be, when they were all three together in one film, that was the moment I realized he might be the best one.
Nah, Tom Holland.
Nah.
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland is
has the
adorable
boyish
and great.
He has the boy. Spider-Man, what I love about Spider-Man, they used to be beating the hell out of Spider-Man. He was
Spider-Man-
talking crazy, but his mask would be off.
Oh, yeah.
And he was a high school student. And I feel like Tom, but then he has the athleticism to do Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He's quick enough on his feet to get the witty part of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But he didn't have the comebacks like Andrew did.
He's
Andrew
too G. Willikers.
He is a little more.
When he's in the
and Andrew's a
costume.
little more
He's
Spencer's
perfect
gifts.
in the costume.
Yes. In the costume, he's great. As Spider-Man, he is Spencer's gift. He is
I don't know what that means.
dark, brooding,
Oh, yeah.
hot topic,
He was the
goth
saddest.
boy.
He
yeah.
was the saddest.
That's what I
for
don't
sure.
like about Robert Pattinson's Batman. I was like, what time do you get off a Hot Topic, man? He was the worst Bruce Wayne. Like, he didn't get the party part of Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne has to be billionaire playboy as well.
He was better than Val Kilmer.
Peeps, sorry to interrupt the podcast, but sometimes sex happens. You know what I'm saying? Sex is out there, and please excuse my voice, you know what I'm saying? It was a long weekend in Miami. I was performing, I was overextending my voice on stage, but you know what I'm saying? You don't want to overextend your performance in bed neither, you know what I'm talking about? Have better sex with Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets. These erection-enhancing tablets help men achieve longer, stronger, harder, longer-lasting erections for sexual activities. Blue Chew is putting its money where its mouth is and offering you a month free, okay? The process is simple. Sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. Blue Chew tablets are made in the US of A and prepared and shipped directly to your door. You can take them anytime, day or night. You can plan ahead or be ready when an opportunity arises. The best part, it's all done online. That means no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy, okay? I've tried Blue Chew. It worked. It was hanging in there. It was quite the night. I will say it was quite the night. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. It was quite the night. One time New York City was New York City, and it was a good time. Now mind you, I wasn't with strangers or people I don't know, but it was a fun, memorable night. That was like an experience I'll never forget. It wasn't like a mundane experience for me. It was a great time. I enjoyed it. Blue Chew was there. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me? So make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at BlueChew.com. And we got a special deal for our listeners, okay? Try your first month of Blue Chew free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring the podcast. Now, back to the Ball Brothers.
I just really like Val Kilmer.
Me too. But they ain't got nothing to do with that dry ass performance.
I wouldn't even argue that he's better. He's better. I mean, I wouldn't argue that Val Kilmer's better. I just thought he was too brooding. They didn't show none of the billion. He was like
a kid.
who? No,
Oh, he's
Pattinson was
young?
like 30 something.
Nah, he not 30-something in there.
He is.
Is he really?
Yeah,
30-something for sure.
for sure.
Yeah, I'm Googling.
Now, what I loved about Robert Pattinson and that Batman was the movies they forgot how much of a detective Batman is.
Yes.
Like, why y'all? That was my favorite part about as the kid. Batman
Yes.
was figuring the stuff out.
Yes.
He was smarter than everybody. Like, he was fighting too, but bro, the Riddler used to be having those riddles was hard.
Right.
In the cartoon, Batman was figuring stuff out. I feel like
He's
most
30.
of the movies, like, totally forgot that he was a detective.
Right.
It was just billionaire and fighting.
They nailed that part.
They got that the best.
Yeah.
He didn't even fight as much. He had some
He
fighting.
fought at the end and like
Yeah, but
real
it wasn't
quick.
as fighting
Nah.
as much as most Batman movies have. But the detective part,
Yeah.
he was That was a captivating Batman.
I feel
movie.
like nobody has completely nailed. You got to piecemeal every piece from other movies to make the complete Batman, because I
Yes.
feel like Ben Affleck, was the best Batman fighter
Yes. Agreed.
and size, and
Yes.
stature.
Agreed.
I feel like Christian Bale was a nice balance between Bruce and Batman.
He got the billionaire playboy part
Yeah.
down. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bruce gotta be you gotta, if I'm auditioning you for if they say Kevin on stage, you're in charge of Batman.
Yeah.
My first scene, tuxedos, champagne,
Right.
Bruce Wayne gotta dazzle the room. I gotta buy you as Bruce Wayne first.
Yeah.
To me, Batman in the mask you can do, and I hated Batman's voice. That's the only.
Oh,
knock on-
that's the thing about the Christian
his
Bale.
voice was just.
I'll be a symbol for justice. It was like he just had that hot sauce. They got be a symbol for
They
justice.
missed that so bad, and then they mixed him with Tom Hardy's voice not being clear, and it was just like, bro,
Yeah.
we got to
Y'all
hear
just
this.
having the voice off.
Christopher Nolan and the doggone sounds, man.
Yeah.
We need to hear the stuff. Stop doing all that. I hate it, man. Freaking Tenet, all those stupid sounds.
Yeah.
He doing too much.
Tenet was too much.
Sorry. We're way off track. But I hated that. I hated Jamie Foxx ruined that. Jamie Foxx's version of, and I like that villain.
Yeah.
And he just did it. I hated it so bad. Hated it.
I hated Spider-Man 3 more,
That was the next one I was gonna say.
but
This?
oh my God. When he started dancing through the city as
Tone.
Gothy Peter Parker, I was like, get your boy up out of here. I wanted to eject from the movie theater seat like Top Gun. I was like, man, because the
I
first half of the
hated it.
movie I liked, but then
Yeah,
once
yeah.
it got to that second half,
And that scene was just like, all right, bro.
it was ridiculous.
I was like, bro, all right.
I was
I didn't even
pissed.
look at the screen for the rest of the movie. I was just like,
dead
this is so
inside.
stupid, man.
Dead inside.
Just ruined it.
But these movies pale in comparison to Batman and Robin. That is some of the worst shit ever crafted in front of a camera.
Was that the nipples on the suit?
Well, they had the nipples,
Nipples?
yes, but
Why would you put nipples
that's
on the
just
suit,
that's
Kara?
just a small element
No, that was.
to the bullshittery.
Was that Mr. Freeze?
That was Mr. Freeze, Poison Ivy. It was terrible. He had the Drew Barrymore, wasn't it?
And Deborah Mason from They Were the Black.
That's right.
My-
Alicia Silverstone.
What pissed me
that
off?
killed her career damn near.
Listen, she ain't come back
She
to
ain't
Hangover.
never recovered. Since.
Hangover.
She was in Hangover?
Yeah, she had the baby. Carlos, that was her mom.
I don't even remember. See, that's what I'm saying, man. The
Yeah.
fact that I ain't even noticed it was her.
Yes. Let me tell you what I hated the most about that movie, amongst
Oh.
everything you said.
Yes.
Mr. Freeze is a great villain.
Yes.
His reasoning,
Yes.
his story.
And he
needs-
looked incredible in the movie.
No, he did. As like the
As
blueness of
Mr.
it.
Freeze, visually, he looked incredible.
But Mr. Freeze needs to be small.
Does he?
Yes, he needs to be diminutive because the suit needs to make him like that's to me that's part of his allure. Like I'm a scientist. I
Yeah.
built the suit. Arnold Schwarzenegger is a freaking action figure,
Well, yeah.
and he is the Freeze. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze was smart. He was a loving husband.
Yeah.
He was a scientist. It became cartoonishly goofy.
That episode of him on the animated series, one of the
With
best
Mr. Freeze?
episodes. Yeah.
Yes, man. His
Yeah.
wife was dying. Like,
Yeah, for
bruh,
sure.
that's good villainry.
Yeah, for
like, I'm
sure.
doing what I got to do to save my loved
They
one,
squandered.
Darth Vader. Like, his
Yeah.
final push into the dark side because I want to save somebody.
Right.
You do what you got to do. I can get with a villain. And also, he's filled with anger
For sure.
from the other stuff. Like,
Yep.
okay, Arnold Schwarzenegger, he just
He just had free chill.
it was
the
so,
Ice
like,
Age. It was
I
just
felt like they just wanted to sell like Happy Meal toys
oh, for
and
sure,
stuff. Like y'all wasn't really trying to make a good movie for real.
for sure.
Y'all was just like, let me get the biggest people. Who cares about the stuff?
Uma Thurman was terrible as Poison Ivy. Terrible,
I hate it.
but she was able to recover.
All right, I'm gonna go with this. Transformers:
Oh,
Revenge of the Fallen.
okay. Is
Oh
that the
my-
second one
That's
with the nigger bots?
I
Sorry.
don't know.
That's with the two nigger bots. They
I
had
think
a
so.
go-to. The Coon Bots.
I don't think they were the second. I think it was like
they were in
third
the
or
second.
fourth.
One. The Coon Bots. They was in the second. one.
Not the Coon.
They was in the second one.
That's the one.
That's
if
the
I'm
one
not
that had
mistaken.
Devastator, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
the
the one
Coon
where
Bots.
Shia LaBeouf dies and he goes to Transformers Heaven?
I think that might have been the third one.
Is that not Revenge of the Fallen? I'm pretty sure it's Revenge of the Fallen.
Revenge of the Fallen is the second one. Dark Side of the Moon is the third one.
Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah.
It's Dark Side of the Moon.
Okay.
It's Dark Side of the Moon. Shia LaBeouf died.
And went to Transformers.
And he went to
Heaven.
Transformers Heaven. Tony, I wanted to flip my seat over. I thought that was the stupidest. Why? 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 Why would a human being die and then go to Transformers Ancestral Plane?
Trash.
Why?
Trash. No, it's the second one. He died.
So
in
it
the
is
second?
Revenge of the Fallen.
I can't remember him going to.
Is it okay? So it's Revenge of the Fallen then,
Okay.
because the Fallen was the villain, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't like Dark Side of the Moon either, but it wasn't worse.
Because Dark Side of the Moon, they was in Chicago on that one.
Yeah, no, okay, it's Revenge of the Fallen for sure.
I don't remember him going
I
to
literally
heaven,
was, man, I was, oh my God, I was so mad. I was so, I thought that was so stupid.
though. Yeah.
I was like, why would y'all do that?
Yeah.
Why would that ain't never happened before or since. You can't do that.
Stupid.
So anyway,
Dumb.
I hate it.
I'm going to go with Speed 2 Cruise Control.
I low-key forgot that movie existed.
Absolute garbage. One of the worst movies I've ever seen. Easily one of the
What
worst sequels
happened
of
in
all
that?
time. They was on a boat. They was on a cruise. Sandra Bullock and her boyfriend Jason Patrick were on the cruise. And it was hijacked by Willem Dafoe and Cruise Control. It's like Speed on a boat. Keanu Reeves was like, man, fuck this. With good reason. Trash.
Oh man.
Trash. Sharknado is purposely bad. So
Sharknado's different.
I would never have that in the
No,
conversation.
Sharknado
Purposely awful.
Is what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. I know that's not meant to be for real.
Right.
It's just so bad it's good.
Man. Speed 2 Cruise Control for sure.
All right, let me think. And maybe the worst movie is a little harsh, but I didn't enjoy this at all. Here Comes the Boom.
I never saw it.
Kevin James is a UFC
Oh, I did
fighter.
see that.
I
It
took
was
Zay
the
to
worst
see
you've
this.
ever seen?
I said it. I didn't. I said I wouldn't say it's the worst.
Then give me worse, man.
Worse than that?
Yeah, man. This is the worst movies you've ever seen, man. It's got to
Color
be top to
Girls.
bottom bad, huh?
For Color Girls.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Oh,
I don't even want to. I don't even want to see that trauma.
I had
buffet.
just saw the play for Color Girls. Michael Ealy, spoiler alert, throws a baby out of a window
I heard about this.
in this movie.
Now, is the acting bad?
I didn't enjoy much of this movie at all.
So the acting was bad.
I just had
Was it
just
the
seen the
plot?
play. I think it was worse because I had just saw the play.
The play was good.
It was amazing. Just happened to see it. So when the movie came out, I'm going expecting to see a version of what I saw.
What was the contrast? The performances, huh?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh.
And it ratcheted up the trauma. I buy. I think Michael Ealy was in the military. He had PTSD or something like that.
So he gave a bad performance?
No, he didn't. No, what I was gonna say is it was the unbelievability of that move from a character, like to throw your baby out the window.
So he just straight up threw a baby out the window.
He was losing his mind from the PTSD.
What do you think he was throwing out the window?
No, he knew he was throwing a baby out the window.
Why he throw the baby out the window?
Because he was mad.
What was,
He was
what
like,
was the point?
"Woo!" And I was just like, "Oh yeah, it was two babies."
He threw two babies out the window?
He sure did. Oh, hey,
He
I
just
thought-
threw them out the window.
threw him out the bed to kill him.
How did we get to that point?
My mind
where
is
he was
blocked out
just
the rest
like,
of that movie. He was mad at the mom. Yes.
them babies died?
Yes. I'm off. I'm out. I'm out.
This sounds terrible.
It's terrible. It's trauma porn, and I don't like to use that word. I think black people can. I think it gets used a little too much, but it's it's properly attributed to
Drama
that movie.
orgy, huh?
Yes. All right, what you
yeah,
got?
I'm out, man. Street Fighter.
Oh
Absolute
man,
Garbage.
there was that and Mortal Kombat.
The first Mortal Kombat was good.
What was it?
For the time?
Who was in Street Fighter?
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Raul Julia as Bison.
There was a moment. I think Street Fighter made me feel like they shouldn't do no more video game movies.
Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat 2 was trash. But Street Fighter, I saw that in theaters. I was like, man, fuck this. And fuck you. I said fuck you to whoever's sitting next to me. I don't know who it was. It was a random family. I was like, man, fuck this and fuck you. I was pissed.
All right.
Garbage.
I'm gonna go. Let me make sure I have the right name.
Garbage.
What is the name of this movie? Star Wars:
Wait, what is
The Phantom Menace.
worst movie you've ever seen?
Tone.
Some your picks be over the top.
Tone. You saw it?
I've seen it several times.
Jar Jar Binks.
It's not good. But
Jar Jar. Now let me tell you why.
Jar Jar Binks is absolute garbage.
It's not a good movie at all. Jar Jar Binks is the worst part of it. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you why. I was so hyped to see
the
Phantom Menace. I mean, they blew the budget on the marketing.
Yeah.
Poster is great.
Uh-huh.
Anakin as the kid, Darth Vader as the shadow.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Right.
I don't want to see this little stupid kid build pod racers all doggone movie. Jar Jar Binks, Misa Wusa, Bisa Basa.
That movie ruined that kid's life.
Did it?
Yeah.
Really?
He had a tough time because of that
Why?
movie.
What?
It was
I don't blame him.
He was bashed up. People
Was
hated.
it? I thought they
people
were
hated
mad
the
at
kid.
hating Pantier for.
Oh, they was
the other
pissed
two.
at him too, but he was older. But this is a kid. They was ripping. Star Wars fans are trash.
They are the worst.
So imagine being a little kid going through reading and experiencing that. That fucked them up.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
This is the first I've heard of this.
It's hard for adults to recover from some criticism.
This is pre-social media, so what they was writing him letters?
They was just talking that shit.
Dang.
Because this was 99?
Yes, I remember. And that was the same summer. Matrix came out in 99, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there were so many good movies that summer.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we going to Phantom Menace. Boy, when that Jar Jar started talking, I said, man, come on,
That Jar Jar
man.
was trash.
And I don't want, it was too much on the racing. And then the the planet stuff.
But worst movie you ever seen?
Yeah, Tone.
What about the fight with Darth Maul?
Well, that was great.
What about the interplay between Obi-Wan
You can have
and,
good
and
parts of bad
King Jong?
Qui-Gon Jinn?
Yeah.
I like that.
That gives you points.
But
Worst movie you ever seen, you got nothing. You keep picking stuff where it's just like, it was some good elements, but these movies I'm picking, nothing works.
let me hear the rest of you. Because I don't, it's really hard for me to be like,
This is the worst movies you've ever seen.
what you got?
I got Street Fighter, Joker 2, Speed 2, Batman and Robin, Howard the Duck.
I love Howard the Duck.
That movie is absolute garbage.
Howard the Duck?
Howard T. Duck.
No way.
Trash.
I love Howard the Duck.
That movie sucks. That movie ruined my movie nights on Instagram.
What do you mean?
Remember when I was doing the
Yeah,
movie
yeah,
nights
yeah.
illegally on the live?
Yeah. Howard the Duck got you caught up?
When I did that, my numbers were never the same.
Why'd
And
you
Dope
pick Howard the Duck?
Boy paid me money to watch Howard the Duck. He was like, "You gotta watch Howard the Duck. You gotta watch Howard. I'll pay you to watch it." And I was just like, "I don't want to see that." 'Cause I knew it was gonna be trash.
You didn't watch it in real time.
No.
Oh, I can't speak for it. I watched it when I was like 8. I don't know.
Absolute.
I was like, look at that duck. He's
garbage.
as big as me. I can't. If you had watched it as an adult,
garbage.
well, how old were you watch it?
This was during the pandemic.
Oh, so you're 40?
I was fully
Oh,
grown.
you can't go back and watch that.
I'm
It's
just
like watching
saying.
Johnny Five right now.
Well, Johnny Five, I'm sure will hold up.
I know, but like as a child, you got the nostalgia factor going boost it up. That's why you hate.
If you a good movie, you a good movie.
Nah, but the nostalgia helps hide
Watch out, man. Howard the Duck is garbage.
garbage.
Yes. Absolute.
You're
I got
tripping, Tony.
Mortal Kombat 2.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Steel.
Shaq?
Yes. Garbage.
Forgot about that movie.
Blair Witch 2.
I didn't even remember they made that.
Yeah.
Also, I fell for it. The
Garbage.
marketing of Blair Witch.
Oh, you was all in?
Oh, Tony, 10th grade. I am very gullible to advertising.
Yeah.
I was like, how did they get this footage? How? That's crazy.
Kev was all in.
I
like,
was fully went to the theater.
We shouldn't be watching this. I saw it in theaters.
I
I was
was-
disappointed.
I was like, man, I was disappointed too. I was like, they didn't really have a lot of footage.
Man, I was like,
There was a lot.
that's what made it extra scary because the footage was
The found footage thing
Yeah.
was they
kicked off
created
the
that
craze.
genre.
for sure. That movie was killing.
Yeah, but I was they
Sequels even.
how did you make a
trash.
sequel off of that?
Oh man, it was garbage.
We found more footage.
I saw it in theaters. I was like, man, get me out of here.
13 Ghosts.
Worst movie you've ever seen?
Hate it. The mom with the fat baby, Wolverine guy. I was like, man,
I don't remember that. I saw it, but I just don't.
God, I
What?
almost screamed.
Rod Digger survived.
I hated that movie.
Rod Digger could be a nice casting choice for the Living Single recast.
Now
but-
that we're thinking
yeah.
clearly.
So I don't remember hating it though.
I hated it.
Yeah, but I don't remember too much of it.
Hated it.
Simon Says.
What is that?
It's a sequel to Double Team. Dennis Rodman and
What
John
is
Claude
that?
Van Damme did a movie together called Double Team.
I don't remember this at all.
So they had a sequel with Dennis Rodman in the lead called Simon Says. Dane Cook was in it too.
Man, what?
Garbage.
I don't even remember this at all.
Complete garbage.
Simon Says. Was it
Yeah.
based on the movie? I mean the game Simon Says?
No, it's just his name was Simon, so we're gonna spell it SEZ. Arms folded on the movie poster. Simon Says. You see what we did there? You see what we did there? Also, Battlefield Earth.
Oh my God.
Garbage.
That's John Travolta in the
Yes.
like Star Trek kind of
Yes.
makeup. I totally forgot about that movie. That
Very-
movie stunk it up.
Garbage. I saw it in theaters.
I saw that in theaters
I was like,
too.
man, fuck this and fuck you, man. Straight like that.
Yo, I totally forgot about that.
I cussed out the concessions people. I was like, you making the popcorn? Yeah, would you fuck you? How about that? I was standing there with my popcorn bucket.
They made that movie had a big budget.
It did. Took a huge L. L. Ron Hubbard.
L. Ron Hubbard.
And that's L. Ron Hubbard related too. Battlefield Earth is him.
It is.
Yeah, L. Ron Hubbard indeed. Trash.
Oh, y'all tripping. You Got Served. You're crazy.
I mean,
You Got Served was fantastic.
was it?
What? He grabbed that dude's knee. He said, "You never walk and let alone dance again." We gotta say the community center, Tone. They took our moves. That's all I have, Tone.
All right, that's all I got. I read off my list. I'm sure there's more that I really dig in, but I didn't dig in too tough. Leonard Part 6. I started watching Leonard Part 6 the other night, and it started off crazy, man. Bill Cosby was riding an ostrich. And I was like, what the hell is going on? This was the very beginning. And I was just like, what the hell is happening here? And then I fell asleep.
All right, we'll see y'all later.